What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Creative Culture. Unfortunately, Aaron's not with us no
Oh
more.
man,
This
the
is the
first
first
one without
episode
Aaron.
we don't do with Aaron. Oh, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Joey.
And today we're not in our, I guess, in our studio,
Studio.
right? But we're in I would call it someone's studio,
Yeah.
a fitness center to be exact, a gym here. We've had this guy on before,
Mhm.
and he's a really great guy. And you want to tell them why we're actually here before we introduce him?
Yeah. So congratulations to this guy. He's won 2 awards. I'm gonna go ahead and have him explain a little bit on what those awards requirements are, what they entail, how he got them, probably even how he entered the award. But he won 2 of them. But everyone say welcome to Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Brandon, what's up?
Oh, by the
bro?
way, we got a
What's
little
good?
audience here as well. We got
We
some of the
do?
people, so y'all go ahead and clap real loud. We don't have a camera on y'all. I apologize. Most of y'all don't want to probably be on camera, but Brandon, we are back.
We're back. We're back
Yeah.
again, man.
Uh,
Sooner than later.
Let's talk
So-
about these 2 awards that you won, man.
What did you win?
So the 2 awards, man. So what they are is the best in Central Valley. So we won best alternative fitness classes and best alternative gym. So how we got into it, we were nominated. So getting nominated is half the battle, and then it goes through a process of voting and just getting everybody behind what you're doing. But we won. We're best in Central Valley. It used to be called the People's Choice by Fresno B.
Okay.
They've changed the name just to kind of for marketing wise. But it's an honor, man. It feels really good.
Let's go. Who nominates you guys?
They don't say.
I know it's anonymous, but like, what are the requirements of you to be like
I would say the people, right?
Yeah, the
it
people.
people? Yeah.
Somebody had to have said something, and then
somebody from the gym?
no, it could be anybody in Central Valley.
Really? Okay.
So, and then they check
wow.
for businesses wise, if you have an LLC or S corp, or if you're legit.
Right.
That way, everybody on the ballot gets put in the right way.
Okay.
So it's like no funny business going on.
Correct.
Legally, 100%.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
2.
this is a real deal. This is the gym.
This is
This
2.
is it.
This is literally 2. Like you're the one.
Feels
Like,
good, man.
You're the one.
Central Valley. That's a big competition. How many gyms? You know how many people you compete against?
There was like 20 other alternative fitness gyms in there.
Sheesh.
If like I said, man, it feels really good. We're gonna win championships here.
That's-
I feel like Belichick, so we're good.
All
how
right.
many alternative gyms are there?
I mean, I would say there's more than what was on the ballot. So just to
Oh,
be
absolutely.
on the ballot itself
Not everybody
was
can be nominated, right?
correct.
Okay.
Being on the ballot itself was just an honor already. What happened after that, just kind of it's kind of surreal. But as far as being nominated to begin with, it felt good, and just telling everybody that we were possibly, or we were voted, one of the best gyms, and even before winning this award, it felt really good. It felt
Yeah.
really good to tell the people that we're in this category for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's
That
awesome.
brings up your guys' validation up.
Yeah, a
A
lot,
lot.
man.
So
Feels good.
talking about winning.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a couple past winnings that we've had
Okay.
before this. I say the cherry on top of the sundae.
I mean, the winning before, we just had won the Spirit of the Games Award at CrossFit Canaz. So we took the team out there in Tulare, and we competed several times already. We won Spirit of the Games, and we had one award over there. Thank you to Matt and all of his staff. They've been wonderful with what we've been doing as far as competition goes. Before that, back in 2019, I won the 40 Under 40 Award, which is the 40 most successful people in Fresno under the age of 40. So I won that through Business Street, and that was really good.
Talk about it.
When I won that was that was
Cool.
surreal too, and I was like, how can I beat that?
Yeah.
My goal is, I'm just that person that I win, I'm happy, I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's more about the people that have got me there. So thank you for all of them. But what's next?
Yeah.
I'm already looking at
Yep.
we're only a few months away from year 4,
Yeah.
so I'm ready for that.
That's true.
So we have 4 classes, right? As
Yeah.
of right now.
Yeah.
Do you believe that with this, you're gonna have to beef up classes? Maybe
Uh,
add some more times, because you figure you just won. You have
Does
you
that
have
mean more
news.
clientele?
We have everybody.
that look
Everybody
like?
and their mama's coming. Literally.
Yeah.
now.
What does that look like?
It's it's already been very positive. I've had a ton of people reach out. With post production, with being on Fox 26. I just did the show with Business Leaders Live, just talking about how I branded my business and how I came about, creating High Five Fit Club and then creating the culture in itself.
Yeah.
But as far as beefing up classes, we're really good right now. As far as it's supply and demand. If we end up growing like I think we can, then we will grow with the classes.
That's amazing.
I think we I about to say this. We know it's going to happen. I don't think Thursdays will
Just
be a
a
day
matter
off
of when.
anymore soon, man. I think it's awesome. Like, so obviously with these wins, taking advantage of this opportunity, what are some ways that you're going to take advantage of this opportunity? Just things that you can share. I know there's some stuff you don't want to share, but
No, as far as working with others and branching out, I had a couple other people that have reached out to me prior to this big win. When I got word of it, I had signed an NDA, so I couldn't talk about it. It's a non-disclosure agreement. But we have a couple more sponsors on board. So a huge shout out to my sponsors already. So if I can, Green Thumb Naturals has been amazing. So thank you, Green Thumb. Huge shout out to Tail Mountain Indian Gaming Casino. They've been a huge blessing, as well as we recently have Crybaby Wines. So the CBD wines, Chef Topete, he actually moved out of town. So, but thank you to him for all of what he's done. And also a huge shout out to they're actually a couple of my clientele, Macias Painting. Macias Painting, they paint homes. They do a lot of interior, exterior work. They've been phenomenal when it comes into the support system. And then my newest acquisition as far as sponsors go is going to be G Wireless. So G Wireless, they do cell phone and iPad repair. Joe has been phenomenal. I actually know him from back in the day. We talked, we collabed, and we're both on the same mindset as far as working together as business. So we have a couple ideas that we're throwing out there, and we'll see it, flourish.
No, that's
so
exciting,
we're
man.
excited for that.
Oh, heck yeah.
that's so cool, man.
It sounds like you got a lot of people supporting you.
Yeah, a lot of support, man. It's a huge blessing.
Yeah.
I take everything as is, day by day.
Yeah.
But being thankful, and you got to toot your own horn when you need to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to stay humble.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think one thing that you said when we were talking outside earlier today, you said, man, since I've been leaning on God more, it's just things have been happening better and better.
Is that true?
Let me take a sip real quick.
Yeah.
Because I remember you said that to me, and I was like, that's so true, right? Leaning on God, and you've noticed just a growth in everything that you do.
Yeah, I'm I don't try to lie or say anything about crazy stuff, but I'm more spiritual than anything else, and kind of leading more into my faith has been leading us in the right direction. So growing spiritually and emotionally, and just as a human being, I keep leveling up. So leveling up and just thinking about that business mindset or that growth mindset as far as becoming bigger than what I already was.
Yeah.
It all starts with the mentality that you have. I wake up every morning wanting to grind. I don't wake up saying, poor me. I wake up with what can I do for an opportunity? What can I do to be able to create something or put myself in a position to be able to win? I think Elon Musk said it best, and he said that people will go out of their way to buy a charger to charge their phone when it's dying, but nobody will do anything to save their dreams when they're dying.
Man.
And I never want to get to that point ever.
Sit the mic down right here. Boy, Elon got the most money in the world, and he's over here dropping bombs too. So you live by that, and that's awesome. Like so many times, right? We've seen dreams come and go.
And I think the biggest part about dreams is that, I love High Five Fit Club. I love what I created, but I stand behind the purpose in general. When you have a purpose and you're going after that purpose, everything just kind of comes together itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with all this winning that's happening, right? How do you remain still yourself in this, like in the aspect of not letting this, I guess, get you out of your character, but still keep you sane, like keeping you still in the humble, in the straight line.
Oh man, growing up dirt poor and understanding what poor feels like, you know that shiny things don't last. So taking care of the things that actually make you a better person is what I try to do.
Yeah.
So staying humble is what I try to do first. I smile, I shake hands with everybody. That's just my human nature. But trying to hone in on what brought me to the dance was just being me. Not trying to be rude to anybody or not humble. Be thankful for what I have. Speak when spoken to. I want to be able to fly the flag when I need to, like when we won the award, but at the same time be okay with what happens next year. What happens if there's no round 2? What happens if I don't go back to back?
Yeah.
All what ifs, but we'll win again.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing I like is you're humble as a person, but you're very prideful when it comes to your business.
Correct.
Can you share a little bit about that? Because sometimes I feel like sometimes people are too humble, and then they're so humble that they never share their business, and then their business never flourishes because they're too humble as a person,
They
but
think
not
it's
prideful.
selfish.
They think
They
it's
think it's
selfish to
selfish
be
to
prideful
think
about
that.
shit. Yeah,
You know, I like that makes a lot of sense. I've been it's all a head game. I've been there before where I've worked for other companies that I really couldn't be me, and I just took a step back because I thought I was being out of line or just being not humble. But as far as staying humble and being able to be prideful in my business, I love what I do. It's crazy and surreal because I remember during the pandemic, that's when it hit me mentally. I went to my grandma's house to visit her, and I'm like, I went in, and she's just like, hey, I didn't want to be there too long because she's 97 right now.
Oh, wow.
So she's 97.
That's a long life.
I went to go see her,
That's
and
a
I
good
just didn't want to
life.
be there
Yeah.
because I didn't know about what was going on with COVID. And
Okay.
she asked me because I used to make T-shirts as a kid. As a kid, I've been making T-shirts since I was 12, 13, 14 years old, making them in her garage and just, doing spray paint and, stencils. And she asked me, she was like, do you still make shirts? And I was like, I laughed and I was just like, man, I was like, actually, I do, but I just design them now. And, somebody makes them for me. So, and huge shout out to Monarch Screen Printing. Shameless plug right there. But thank you, Ryan, for everything that you do with the Hi-Fi Fit Club. But it's it's surreal because when I created this brand and I created what I was doing, it flourishes, and I'm prideful because I want it to last. And I think that sometimes people think that things have to last with having your name in bright lights, but I think the everlasting that you'll have is the memories that you've created with inside that culture. And that staying humble and trying to figure stuff out. And when she said that to me about the shirt, I was like, man, like all my ideas as a kid, they didn't work out. People thought I was crazy. They're like, what do you want to do? I was like, I'm going to create shirts. I'm going to be a wrestler. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They're just like, hold on. That is just way too much.
You're tripping, my boy.
Tripping. Growing up
Long
now,
ways from that, huh?
being where I'm at, like it's crazy because I'm flourishing off the stuff that I've created now. So, I earn a living off of my creations.
Yeah.
I create and, it makes sense now. People are paying for my creations.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing, man. It's huge.
That's good. That's so good, right? To have people that are, that believe in you, and I think I always say this: if they believe in you, they will spend with you. And I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't find my shirt. If not, I would have had it on.
Oh man.
But that's why I stayed completely no branding on purpose, because we're here to support what H5 is doing, and it's really amazing, man. I want to switch gears just real quickly.
Okay.
Because as of right now, what's happening, just so much mental health. I believe that unfortunately, what happened with the death in Texas elementary school, I believe it was a mental issue that happened. Kid 18 go kills his grandmother, then go kills all these children. And I think mental health is such a really, really big thing right now. And I just want to get into just mental health and how mental health and fitness, believe it or not, go together.
I think the biggest part is the way, like I said, we are the best alternative fitness gym, but being personable first is what got us to the marquee. Being able to help everybody individually. Everyone that I have helped coach in my entire life has been in the situation they're in for different reasons. I have all walks of life, and at the end of the day, we all are here for a little bit of mental health. It's a great stress reliever.
Yeah.
I really feel like physical fitness in general, or just moving, helps your body feel better. When I work out on a consistent basis, I feel great.
Yeah.
I get in the same, I get in the same plateaus as everybody else I coach. I'm a human being too. There's times where I'm so busy that I'm trying to grow my business. It's hard for me I feel guilty when I got to work out but I still got to take care of my mental health and take care of my physical fitness. So it's huge, man.
What's I was gonna ask, because it kind of deals with it. What's the atmosphere right here in your gym kind of feel and look like?
Atmosphere. You were a part of the class.
We've experieed it.
Oh, I know. I just want, these guys need to know for sure.
No, but it's a good positive vibe. I think the way I've said it before is we're a giant family, and real families don't always get along.
Yeah.
But you love your brother, you love your sister, you love your mother. You want things to flourish. You just may not be happy at that time, but it doesn't mean that you're not rooting for them.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing right there. That's the real family that you have.
It is. Everyone talks to everybody. Everyone supports everybody. I have almost everybody here in the gym following, not only myself, but also the podcast, and follow anything I do. And I think that's really incredible because I don't even talk to half of them. 'Cause I'm only at one certain class, or they only see me here and there when I go take pictures or whatever. So it is very family oriented. There was something that I saw online, and I wanted your thought on it. They said, let me see, I have it here written down. I'm not gonna act like I don't know what it said. It says fitness can lead you to a better purpose. What do you think about that? I read the whole article, but the guy kind of started rambling a little bit.
In a nutshell, I think anything positive in your life can lead you to something else that's positive. When you have that positive mindset, it leads to a better day. I tell everybody, when we wake up, we all have the same 24 hours. Yeah. If I wake up and I choose success, then that's probably what I'm going to have. If I wake up and I'm already thinking that the day is shot, then I'm probably not going to be successful that day. Yeah. So that's really where, that mental mindset, having the mental clarity. If fitness is your go-to, then hold on to it as tight as you can. It may be books for somebody, or it may be just, taking a walk, or eating healthy, or whatever it is that leads you to more positivity. Hold on to it. So that's what I'd have to say.
You said mental stability. Do you believe that fitness is a part of that, of mental stability? Because I don't want to say the person's name, but they've told us flat out, like, I've had a few people tell me, like, if I don't go to the gym, I feel like my mind is too cluttered, and then I'm stressed out more, I'm frustrated more, I want to quit a lot faster because I'm not doing, either lifting weights or running or jogging, whatever it is.
I think with physical activity, it creates a lot of endorphins. Endorphins make you happier. So I think that's a great step in the right direction. But sometimes fitness, and I'm being honest, fitness will work if you're behind it. To stay positive is harder than just working out. But no, I think fitness can lead to so much success with the endorphins and creating a happier environment in your mind. But also, for me, fitness is a part of my life. And that's what I think people get confused on, because I love to be a part of fitness. I am fitness. I coach fitness, but fitness isn't all I do. So I get a chance to be human, and I get to fail at the workouts. Yeah. I get to fail at my PRs. I get to fail, and I think that's the biggest part of growth, is that we're afraid of failure. Yeah. But, for me, my mental peace of mind is either working out, and I like to draw. And that's where I find my creations, and that's my peace of mind to get all my ideas out and just drawing stuff. And, I start cultivating what I enjoy and do, and it's a huge stress reliever. So that's a huge peace of mind for me. So it could be a little bit different for everybody.
He only said that because I'm an artist too. I love to draw as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So
that's good.
What is something that gives you mental stability?
You know what? I know I'm not committed to the gym, but that's probably one of my main things. Like back when I was in the military, I was committed to the gym, working out, and just something about being disciplined. Something about being disciplined and always having a steady schedule, and kind of having that goal where, hey, I got this, whether I want to lift something, or I want to look a certain way, or I just want to be healthy in general. But I'm consistently doing it. So it's like consistency and persistency for me is probably a big deal. So being disciplined, I feel like, especially starting off in the middle, in the mornings, I feel like kind of sets the mood for the rest of the day.
I agree. I think, like you said, the time frames as far as being commitment, beyond commitment, how would I put it? We got to make time for ourselves. Yeah. I think that's the hardest part. Even just gutting out time to say you're going to work out. There's so many other people doing stuff that we'd like to do, but they just make the time to do it. Right. And I think time in general is everybody's worst enemy. We're all just trying to, fight, grandfather time. But at the same time, that the consistency over a long period of time is what is going to lead to a lot further success than just trying to do it for a week.
Right. That's good. What are 3 things right now in your life that keep you mentally stable?
Oh man, Netflix.
That was a real answer right there.
For real.
Honestly, I'd say, how would I put it? Streaming services, because I get to start and stop these programs when I need to. Depending on my work schedule or what I got going on, I can start it, I can stop it, I can pause it. It's at my leisure. Yeah. I'd say that's not number 1, but my nephew, he keeps me going, man. He's playing AAU ball right now. He's a little baller. He's 12 years old, so he's balling it up. Yeah. So awesome. That guy keeps me. Oh my God, that guy. He's 12, going on 26. He's talking about going to a D1 already. He's okay. So he's like, Florida, Duke, where you at? Yeah. Oh yeah, all he talks about is Mikey Williams and Bronny Jr. and
Mikey Williams is a beast.
so
man.
it's like, but no, that and just honestly, man, I'd say just driving home or at the end of my day with no music. I think just hearing the sound of just the air all day long. I'm busy. I'm on phone calls, messaging people, organizing my weeks at a time. So just being able to have that mental clarity on the drive home, it's refreshing, man. It just noise all day, and then you get some peace and quiet, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes. It's a blessing.
What's yours? What would yours be? 3 men that keep you right now mentally stable.
Number one, man, honestly, God. You guys know that I
Man,
work.
making me look bad over here, bro.
What's that? God, quickly.
I gave you the Jesus answer. No, man.
The Holy Spirit.
I work full time in my church, man, Northeast Assembly of God, and music tech director there. My wife and I, we both do. She's our worship leader. She sings, which is why we were interested in being able to help you guys out with water and worship, which we had a blessing to coming over last time, work out of the day and worship. And but definitely my family. I got like strong support system and everything.
That's good,
man.
man.
I mean, that's what I recognized here, man. When I first walked in, bro, everybody was like, I want to talk to you about something like that here in a little bit. But definitely my family, having a strong support system. And then probably my immediate family, maybe my daughter. I just need her to be. I need to set an example for her.
Yeah.
We just talked about this. If in our last podcast, it was like, will I ever be good enough? And we talked about expectations that we put on our kids and stuff like that. But I want to make sure that I set a good example for my daughter and my future kids, so that whatever it is that they excel at, whatever dream that they want to become of doing anything, that they know that they got full support from their father, as well as like just having that mental capacity is to be able to break through, anything that really comes their way. So
yeah, that's good. I think for me, I'll be quick.
Nemo, for
I'll
you,
be quick.
if you say the gym, I'm gonna be.
I'm not gonna say that
we
right
haven't
now.
seen you here in a
No,
few
no,
weeks.
let's not talk about that. We're gonna cut this out. No, I'm just kidding.
edit.
No, I'm editing all this out. Y'all didn't hear it. No, they're gonna call us out in the comments. No. For me, I would say the first thing is God as well. I've noticed that waking up every morning, at least reading a scripture, thanking God for my day, it sets me on my right path. Number 2 is that woman behind you, my wife. She keeps me mentally straight, stable.
I've seen
You saw it in the car a week ago. I just had to look at my wife, and it kept me straight. And then the last thing I would say is creating content. When I'm creating content, it's just so much easier for me. I feel like my mind is just clear. Creativity is just a mindset free. It's something that I love to live by. So I would say those 3 for sure. You
That's
said
good, man.
something about the gym. Go ahead.
I did. So, man, this is what I noticed about you, Brandon. First off, man, you are real contagious, brother. Like, you motivate me. Every time I talk to you, like, bro, I'm just like, I've been lacking in this and this and this and this since by having a 2-second conversation with you, man. So, one thing that I want to kind of bring up, and the reason why I asked you the question earlier, how the atmosphere of your gym is when I did come for water and worship, right? I just felt like everybody was nice. Coming and walking in, everyone's kind of introducing themselves, kind of made it seem like a family we're talking about, which is why I was bringing up support system and stuff. But with people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a gym, one thing that they struggle with is getting people on board. And obviously you got these number of sponsors, all these people come in, they feel like it's great camaraderie. They feel like a family, brother and sister, and you being the trainer, and helping and guide them in their life, which then helps with mental health, being disciplined in this certain area right here and being consistent can help out in other aspects of their life, whether it's family, relationship with their loved ones, their job, their finances, kind of it does play a part in everything. But like you stay so steady on like what you want, your goals, and you're so focused. Like I'm talking laser focused. I don't get anything else. And I'm sure there's faults in your end, but man, it just seems like you're so strong-headed to where you want to go. How do you make, and this is for like anybody who wants to be like an entrepreneur or even pursue goals, how is it that you make it so contagious for everybody to be on top of that same vision that you have?
I think you attract what you radiate. But at the same time, I'll be honest as hell, man. Everybody's not built the same way. I can't speak for anybody besides myself, but I go back to, growing up. No one's coming to save me. No one's going to come save me. No one's going to pay my bills. No one's going to do what I need to do. So I need to get out there and do it. So being driven
You're not
is
victimizing yourself.
no. I mean, you can't I could sit here and cry about everything in the world.
Right.
I mean, nobody has anything perfect in life. So I could either make excuses or I can, make a statement. So being able to be me and just grow from it and be what I need to do, people, they wouldn't follow the leader if the leader wasn't leading by example.
That's true.
If I was
That's so
scared
true.
as hell and I wasn't, trying to pave the way, people are like, I'm not following that guy. So when it comes into being me, like it's who I am. It's just nature as far as, I got to do what I got to do. And when people see that, people are like, I want to do that. And I don't know if they can or not. I can't speak for them, but I can say that if I'm doing it, then why can't someone else do it? Like I said, it's either you have the victim mentality or you just grow from it.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of like who I am. And it's exciting because when I get excited, people get excited. And I think more times than not, I'm usually excited when I'm talking to people, and people like that. People like to feel good. Nobody walks in trying to be like, oh man, I don't want to feel bad today. Can you make fun of me?
Yeah. No.
This is a BET comedy hour. Where so
roast session.
Yeah.
But it's good, man.
Let me ask you something, and this is not to brag on yourself or anything, and obviously don't feel selfish in any way by answering this, but if there were 3 words that you can categorize yourself in, or even kind of explain who you are, what would those 3 words be?
Man,
Jeez.
That's hard, man.
It's tough, right?
You put a lot out there.
Always got to self-evaluate,
Man,
I never
I
even
probably
thought
should have
about
given
this.
you this question before, man. I apologize. Or at least 3 words that you want to be known for.
3 words. Well, that's
It's almost the
it's
same.
all. I mean, if I want to
It
be a
is.
little arrogant, I mean, if I had 3 words, it'd be fucking net. So Brandon P.net is what brought me to the dance, and that's who I've been. And if I had 3 words, it'd be fucking net. That's what it'd be.
I love how honest he is about it.
Boy, it's
Man,
confident and everything.
that's a very. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go home and think. My wife is gonna say annoying, annoying, and annoying.
I know.
That's wow. Well, he just left me stuck for a second when he said that. It's so real though.
No, absolutely. It's because there's things like what you're building here, essentially an empire, a legacy, if you will, And so I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we gotta kind of look back on who we are, kind of question that, and be true to ourselves. What we're talking about, and not getting our head up in the clouds, but being true to ourselves. Really, really digging in deep and self-evaluating ourselves to figure out who we really are in order to be able to walk that purpose that it is. Whatever our goals are, whatever our mindset is, be able to help out and then build that legacy. Like you want to build something here. You're creating things so that they last is what I've been, listening to and hearing about. So,
and I agree with that. Like I said, the vision, my purpose, I have a purpose. I want to be successful.
Yeah.
I think everybody has a different vision of what success is. For me, it's happiness. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have, some multi-million-dollar car. I have a lot of stuff, but I'm happy when I go home. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with the growth that I'm having. I'm happy with challenges. I like to be. I get motivated by challenges, and overcoming them. It's the subtle victories and just the small stuff that I go through. It's a blessing, and it keeps me on my toes. So I think for me, like I said, success is happiness, and as long as I have that, it's what keeps me going.
Yeah. That's
so
good.
good.
Content, but not complacent.
Yeah. One thing that I notice about you, even when you talk, whether it's here in the gym, which you just said I haven't been here in a while, it's gonna change, I promise.
For the both of us.
For both of us, yeah.
Yeah.
All 3, because my wife too. She don't come because I don't come. No, but you ever thought of maybe motivational speaker?
Somebody actually told me that. They're like, man, you'd be a good like what was it? Like not a priest, but something like Anthony. They're like, man, you should be like speaking at church. I was like, they said that to me. They said it to me years ago, and I was like, nah, that's not for me. But no, as far as motivational speaking, it's what I've done prior to some of the local elementary schools that I've gotten involved with. But as far as motivation, man, I'm all up for it. I've always thought about, I keep every door open. I think about all the opportunities, but I give a shit about what I do. Yeah. So I think that's what people really feel for me. In the beginning, just like talking with my sponsors when we've talked or negotiated things out, they're taking a chance on somebody that they have no clue what's going to happen. But the long story short, I think, like you said, the notoriety with this award, they're like, oh man, they're not just sponsoring any gym now, they're sponsoring, the best
The
alternative
good
gym in
gym.
Fresno.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's part of believing in yourself. I didn't sit there and tell everybody or anybody something that I don't believe in. Everything takes a long time to digest and be able to flourish in that genre. So I think motivational speaking would be amazing, but I couldn't sell anybody on a dream that I didn't believe in. So
That's right. That's so good. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of these. There's some dudes that I watch on TikTok that I've seen come up or whatever and recommended on the For You page, and I'm like, this guy is just saying the same thing that everyone else says. And to me, it's like, I'm a motivational speaker. Hit the link in my bio if you want. And I'm like, dude, you're garbage. Like, you don't even motivate me. I heard 3 seconds of your words, and I said, same thing. But with you, when you talk, it grabs not only attention, but you can believe the words that you're saying every time you speak. And like I said,
no, it's
no, not to talk bad about that guy, but
no. And like I said, when I tell people, like, it's hard to talk to people, and I'm not saying that I got a crazy mindset. Telling people about my vision, they're like, dude, you're crazy. 3 years ago, before we opened, I think I don't think I've said this on any podcast or let it flourish yet, but it's like 3.5 years ago, I was going to do business with somebody, and we decided to open up a gym. And we were like, let's do it, man. Let's open up this gym. Let's get together. We had this name. We had it under S Corp. We had all these things going. And we sat there during dinner, and he's just like, dude, you got these ideas. You got this idea, that idea, this idea, that. And that's all I kept hearing. He was talking. I see his mouth moving. All I kept seeing was idea, 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 idea. I was driving home, and I was like halfway home, and he's from out of town. And I was just like, man, you know what? Like, it didn't sit well with me. At that time, I already had I had everybody that's with me now. We were all signed up under that gym name. We were all ready to rock and roll under a different brand. We had a building that we were going to lease. We had everything like ready to go. I drove back and said, hey, man, I'm pulling out. And he was like, what? I was like, I'm done. I said, dude, after hearing you say that I had all the ideas, you may be bringing the money, but I'm bringing all the ideas. This isn't going to work. He was a little upset at the time, which I can completely understand. We went separate ways, and I came back and I told everybody, and I think everybody thought I was even crazier. Hey guys, even though everyone's money's already been taken out of their banks, I decided to go a different direction, and we're going to go with High Five Fit Club. And they're just like,
okay,
all right, let's do it. So it was crazy. And some people were like, well, what about my money? I was like, don't worry, we'll figure everything out.
Yeah.
Took a little while, but going with my gut instinct, I already had the High Five Fit Club brand. That's what I had been building, years prior. It had to happen that way. 3.5 years later, me and that guy are really good friends. He's another business owner, a really good guy out of Visalia. So hopefully if he's watching this,
He loves you.
He's a good guy. But no, like just having crazy dreams, forget it. Just do it. Just, no one else is going to live your dream besides yourself. You have to shoot for it. What was going to happen? I fail. I end up in the same spot. I go start another gym with somebody else. It's like, you got to take a chance on yourself, man.
Yeah. Failure happens the moment you doubt it.
Yeah.
Immediately. To kind of, he's talking about, how he's so motivational. Notice that I just realized the gym name is High Five. That's why everyone's so just loving. That's why you gotta give each other a high five when you walk in.
The first thing I thought about when
I did it. I don't know why. I'm slow, bro. Leave me alone.
Just right now.
I'm from the East Coast, guys. Leave me alone.
I've been attending here.
But I know. But to just kind of wrap things up, I don't want to keep you guys long here. I know you have an audience here. They gotta get home and somebody's hungry. I got you in my heart because I'm hungry too, bro. My stomach has been growling the whole time.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't eaten since
Dinner's on NEMO.
I haven't eaten since I came earlier this morning. I'm not gonna lie. But just to kind of wrap things up, what is one thing that you can leave somebody with here from winning the awards, from seeing all your dreams come to pass, and you're still living in your dreams? What's one thing that you can leave them with?
Doubt kills. Doubt kills. Just believe in yourself and keep going for it. I think that's the easiest thing said. I mean, after everything we talked about today, doubt kills a lot.
Yeah.
It kills dreams. It kills people. It kills so much. Just drown out the drought with positive, affirmations and go after it. Go after whatever you want to do.
That's good.
That's so good, man. I feel so motivated right now.
What about the
You guys up for another workout or what?
Go look. Just look at the workout was right there. No.
Oh, shoot, never
I don't know if
mind.
you
A
want
bunch of numbers.
You wanna close
So,
that?
yeah, man. Once again, Brendan, thank you so much, man, for even for letting us even shoot
Thank
here as
you,
well.
man.
Thank you for always believing, not only in yourself but even believing in the others that's around you. That goes a long way.
Mhm.
So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's Nemo. This is
Joey,
and Aaron. We miss you, man. Hurry up and
Love
come
you,
back
Aaron.
already. We'll see you guys later.
Brandon, thanks, brother.